Welcome, Eric.
Wow. You're a good shot, I guess.
You are a good shot. It is so great to have you, but I have to ask you, not right here, but how come you're always the guy that's getting beat up?
What? I guess I'm scared of those magnetic eyeliners as well. When have you seen me get beat up?
You're always beating people up, and then you're getting beat up.
And then I'm getting beat up. It has happened to me quite a few times. And on this show, it's been no different. I took a bullet in the first episode of last season. I was infected with a virus at the end of the last season.
I know. There's always so much happening.
There's always something with me, it seems. But thank God I've survived most of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
In this show in particular, I'm still alive and kicking, so it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of training is it? Does it get real physical?
You know, it is. We have a great tech advisor, and we had a good 2 weeks of training during the first season. Second season was a bit of a refresher course.
Yeah.
But I was also able to go on with a few great ride-alongs with LAPD, which was very intense and very different. And
Did you feel like you had to rework out again for the for the next season?
Yeah, just to get into the flow,
into the groove of things.
Yeah, all the technicalities of it all. What we do to sort of look like a real cop, right?
Yeah.
For them, it's second nature, but for us, it's getting back into that rhythm. And being, especially doing like a ride along, you really do sort of get a sense of the stakes and what goes on in every scene and how intense it really is.
And this is when you're actually working closely with an actual cop.
Yeah.
Are you going to be safe this time around? Like bioterrorism?
Yeah.
I'm hearing it's just a theme now for you.
I hope I'm going to be safe. It's like they keep spinning stuff on me. Something keeps happening. Now we find out that I've got a learning disability.
And then you're dabbling into dating a little bit more.
Yeah, getting back into the dating space. You know, my ex-wife was a crack addict. And got shot in the head and left in a dumpster. It's been a lot.
Do you just read it and think like, why is it me? Why am I the weird character?
Tim's a tortured soul. He's been beaten up on the inside and out. And we are going to see him finally get back out there and try and, pick up the pieces, which is good because he's very, hard on the outside and mentally he's just broken, and it'll be nice to see those colors in him.
But it makes for a good role. You get to be challenged as an actor, so that's good. You got a lot of ups and downs with that character.
Absolutely, you want that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
you want
exactly.
that juiciness. You want somebody that's got a complex backstory that just gives you something to play with every episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, speaking of playing, we got little kids and Rosalind and family life. We got to talk about that.
We're in it. We're in it. We have two. We have my daughter's about to be 8 in January. My son will be 2 next month.
Oh, cutie pie.
Yeah, that's when we were in Vancouver. We were working together for the first time, Rosalind.
So wait, your wife is Rosalind Sanchez.
Yep.
And I have a question. Did they all know that you were a former model?
Did who?
Your family? Do they know?
They will know now.
Do they know about these pictures?
In my underwear. Wow.
What did Rosalind say about these?
Look at that hair, the frosted tips.
You haven't aged a day.
Well,
This is my favorite
attitude.
one. You're just in so much pain right now.
That was shot in Madrid, in Spain. Yeah, that was. God, it takes me back. Yeah, I had a long run with modeling. It was, I love to travel, and that was one of the best things that modeling ever did. It allowed me to live in Europe I went for 6-7 months and just moved there and traveled all over. It was a great time in my life, a great, sort of character builder.
Yeah. And then with the kids, you are working, Rosalind's working. How do you guys manage to just be a family?
Thankfully, my mom retired right
I'm
when
like, this
Dylan
is
was
hard,
born.
man. Yeah.
It's been huge, and she, I'm an LA guy. I'm from here, and my mom lives down the street now from us, so she's a huge help.
You guys look like you just started dating. Like, you're so cute. Look at this. They're all
I wish she could hear that.
Are you listening,
Well,
Rosalind?
yeah.
Remember, we just started dating.
Look at the love in those eyes.
And you guys work together, right?
We just did for the first time. I've produced a project we produced together that she acted in a movie, but this is the first time we acted opposite each other, and that was it was quite of an experience. It was for Hallmark, and it was called Taste of Summer. Yeah, Taste of Summer. I'm trying to remember. And it was a lot of fun. We work very differently, which is interesting. Like look, unless a role calls for me to be in a really serious headspace all the time, I'm goofing around on set. I like to have fun. I like to get people laughing and just making my job easy. And she was so serious. I was like, what is up with you? What do you want to kill me? We're supposed to be in love. Like, chill out. And it was just kind of funny getting on each other's nerves, but in a playful way.
You also have the podcast.
Yes, that's coming soon. We're working with iHeartMedia, and we're doing a podcast called He Said Ella Dijo. Ella Dijo? I'm going to say it wrong.
Ella Dijo.
He said Ella Dijo. He said, she said. So you see, my Spanish is really rusty, which is one of the topics that's going to be.
And everything
We'll
she
work on
says
that.
is right,
Yes,
right?
She likes to think so. Yeah, no, definitely.
Just say yes. Yes, sweetie. You're right.
It was only that
All right.
simple.
Oh, thank you so much, Eric.
Thank you.
The Rookie airs Sunday nights at 10 on ABC.
And